Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to my new vlog. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Sahil Sawan. So, Saturday, and by the way, as you know, I have got selected for Under 25 Summit, which is called Hustler Collective. So, उनका आज किक ऑफ फेस्टिवल है virtually and physically. Physically Bangalore में, but that's the reason I can't go. So I am attending virtually. So I thought let's they make the vlog also. And special thanks to Under 25 to giving me this opportunity to represent them as a crew member for this event. Okay, so let's begin this vlog, guys.
Spam the chat with hellos and highs and like a bunch of emojis if you're on your phone, or if you're willing to type out emojis on your laptops, please go ahead and do that. Show us all some love, all of us on this call, all like 220 of us on this call, and all of the exciting as possible. You guys have no idea how excited we are that Stress Collective and have this kickoff festival online, so that it's also a fun experience here too. And I'm not going to take any more time, but I want to introduce to you my co-host. Okay, she is one of my best friends. She is an incredible person to work with, and someone who always cracks me up and gives me a good laugh. Her name is Meera Prasad, and she's been with us for some time. She's worked as a student culture manager, and now she's also working for curation of the thought leaders for the summit themselves. So she has like some really important contacts in her phone. So put some love in the chat. And Meera, hello.
Hello, Yashu. Thank you so much for that very beautiful introduction. And now I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce my co-host. If like she already said, if there's someone that's been my best friend at work, it has been Yeshu. And in such a short time, those people that you meet and you just connect like that, that's the one. So a little bit about Yeshu. If there is one person in the under 25 universe that can do it all, be it content writing, cracking amazing deals, or even hosting this session, it's all Yeshu. It's like you give her a task and she'll do it all. So a huge round of applause for Yeshu. And by the way, if you guys are food fanatics, you have to go to Yeshu because she has the best suggestions. And if you're ever in Bangalore, hit her up.
Thanks, mates. Okay, so we're going to give you like a small brief about what's happening on ground as well, just so that you guys know. And then we're also going to let you know what we're doing online. Right? So, mates, do you want to let them know what's happening right now on ground in the Kickoff Festival?
Okay, done. So, we're having this cute little activity called Get Crafty. And
that's just a little bit about what's happening on ground. And now we're just going to do one small, quick little activity before we head into the bigger one, right?
Yes.
So, if you guys have been on the app, you know about this thing called your middle name, right? So, Neda, what are we going to do right now with our middle names?
So, this is one thing we do at under 25, right? We introduce ourselves with love. So, everything that we need to know about someone, we don't want to see a resume, right? So, what I do want to know though is who is Yeshu really? Like, who are you? So, introduce yourself with love, or the middle name game that we play at under 25 is where you think of something that represents you at the core, right? So if I had to say mine would be Medha Loud Prasad. Because I see Naina putting N to Cutler, I see Nemisha saying wacko. Pretty cool, guys. Yeah, drop it in the chat so everybody can know. And now,
just a second to introduce you to your host.
So it's 1:33 and now this kickoff festival virtually has been started. And by the way, Yesu and Medha is on the floor explaining us how it goes and what will be there for this kickoff festival. And I am so happy to be part of this. And now they are giving us team leaders for each and every color. So my color is black. So they are giving our team leader is Omer, and they told us that he is big, very heighter person like me. So I am very happy to be coordinated with him and to get mentored by him. So under 25, thank you for this opportunity, and I am seeing that everyone is enjoying this session virtually and physically, of course, and I am getting more positive vibes from this session, and I am very happy to be part of this. Luckily, in Summit, I will see each and every one and make a good vlog for you guys. And I am very happy to shoot this content for you. Means it's a very happy moment for all of us. For of course under 25 because they are organizing this festival summit after 3 years because COVID have took place. So now enjoy the rest half of the session, guys.
On here on video. Thank you so much, Sahil, for switching it on. I know it's very, very difficult to do this, but y'all are gonna have to be getting on a lot of these sessions to do a lot of things with other hustlers. So it'll be really cool if y'all could switch on your videos. If y'all are comfortable, no stress if y'all aren't. Just so you know, we can have a look at like this is literally gonna be our team, guys, for the months to come. So you better start getting used to the faces, used to the people, who's competitive, who's cool, who's gonna be your bestie. Hi Deepti, so great to see you. Thank you, Mani. Love it, love it.
सो अभी जस्ट प्ले रूम करके एक सेशन था वो ख़त्म हुआ. एक्चुअली वी वेर टोल्ड टू ड्रॉ समथिंग लाइक वो मैंने ऐसा कुछ ड्रॉ किया. So they were instructing us, and they told us that this would play a very important role in coming months and coming weeks as hustler. And now the main session is starting. That the main kickoff festival session where they will introduce the main performer of the event and guide us through this journey. So I have very different feeling about this, that it will be worth watching and making vlog for you guys. And basically I am very excited to see each and every hustler, each and every artist, each and every explorer, each and every RCs and OCs to be part of this event and how they are taking this forward. So I hope you आपको ये vlog पसंद आए, and I hope under 25 भी के लोग भी मेरा vlog देखें. Let's go for the next part of the vlog. That's a costume, guys. Costume. My God, bro. The vibes and. You guys are. That's a costume, and vibes of this event is so damn good, and I am very loving. I am loving it. And now they have this wardrobe competition, and आप enjoy करो. आपको मैं आगे जाके review देता हूँ.
It was the first student cohort that was started back in the days to build the world's largest youth festival. Now it's world's leading youth festival. And hustlers have year after year, have always pushed the game and created, built, impacted millions and millions of people. This year, all of you are going to get that opportunity. However, I want to welcome someone on stage, Crispy and OG. This person is a 3-time hustler, now artist under 25, welcoming head of culture under 25, Aisha. Aisha. I want to tell you the story about Aisha and how I started my journey. Aisha was the person who took my interview in 2019, and back in the days I was in Pune. I joined a session and I have my tie. It's too embarrassing. Let me, but I'm not even getting to it. I have my tie, I have a board, I put my resume. This is the club I was part of. School captain, house captain, that team won that tour, everything. I'm getting in and Aisha's like sitting there, the pencil in her hair, like a boss lady. And I'm like, hey, like, removing my tie, removing my shoes under the table. And that's the day I realized what under 25 is. It's not about what the outside world tells you about you. It's about what you are in front, how you are now. Are you present? Are you here? I know a lot of you all, also everyone who's watching virtually, this might be your first interaction on 25. But know that nothing else matters if you have the right intent. and the purpose. And Aisha taught me that, and she is the hustler. And today, all of you are joining our family. And as we move on to our next segment, I think you have had activity, you have been moving. Now you learned something. It's time to groove. Do you all want to groove? Do you all want to listen to some insanely, like, there is this person who's going to come, and are you all going to make that person feel welcome? Do you want to give them a hustler welcome? Introducing Bravo and Collector, and they're going to play music.
सो अभी जस्ट आयशा सैयद ने उसका इंट्रोडक्शन दिया. आई एम virtually watching, so it was virtual, and I felt very nice after hearing her introduction, how she joined under 25, and बाद में कौस्तुभ भी अपना स्टोरी बताया, and I am so proud of them and under 25, that under 25 is making such a good progress. And Aisha Sayyad basically joined in 2016, as you saw in the last footage, and अच्छा लगा कि सब हस्लर्स आए एक स्टेज पे. कोई लोग वर्चुअल भी देख रहे हैं, फिर भी सबमिट के टाइम सब लोग से मिलूंगा ही मैं, तो अच्छा इंटरेक्शन हो जाएगी. Aisha Sayyad is an artist in under 25, and Kaustubh is a cultural manager in under 25. Basically, Kaustubh is समझ रहा है सब events and all, and they are guiding us. Kaustubh भी guide कर रहे हैं. तो अभी एक आर्टिस्ट आया है प्रणव, बिनू करके इवेंट हम लोग एंजॉय करते हैं. सो अभी कुछ 2:45 हो गए, एंड परफॉर्मेंस इज गोइंग ऑन बाय प्रणव बेनू, एंड अभी द मेन hustler will come on the stage, Anto Philip, to give us guidance and some fact about how it started. And I am excited to shoot this each and every moment, and for you guys also, क्योंकि जो भी लोग नहीं दिख रहे, जो भी लोग नहीं दिख रहे ये मीटिंग, या who are not present physically or virtually, उनके लिए भी ये बहुत यूज़फुल होने वाला है, क्योंकि इफ़ दे आर पार्ट ऑफ दिस हसल कलेक्टिव, उनको भी ज़रा समझ आएगा कि व्हाट इज़ द एग्जैक्टली एंड कैसा कुछ करने का है. तो आई एम हैप्पी टू शूट द ब्लॉग फॉर यू गाइज, सो प्लीज़ एंजॉय दिस ब्लॉग एंड सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल. सो
I mean, is that it? I thought Hustlers Collective was the best possible student cohort. I really hope the chat is exploding simultaneously, but just for them to hear once again, can you make some noise? Most iconic festival, we call it the Under 25 Summit, built by the Hustlers Collective. And I got all of you to thank each other for it, because you three are... I have a simple request. We've had the most wild time so far. We've had such an exciting few hours. I keep forgetting if it's winter or rainy season in Bangalore all the time, right? Like, it's just always raining. I also keep wondering if this is the kind of experience everyone who's attending it virtually is also feeling. But whatever is the feeling, there's only one thing we can transfer from here to everybody who's attending this all over the country. And that's our energy inside this auditorium, right? So when we sit down, when we gather the next few minutes, I have only one request. And that request is, just trust me. Whatever I'm going to say, whatever I'm going to do, it's for us to have a great time. Just believe that this moment cannot be recreated ever again. There's only one kickoff. There's only one time the Hustlers Collective comes to life every year, and that's before the festival. This is coming back after 3 years, because we haven't done a summit in the last 3 years because of our lovely friend COVID. And So we are re-celebrating, restructuring, reforming, and reframing youth at large in the world's youngest population, and I have the hustlers to thank for it.
Remember that for a second. If not us, then who? And if not now, then when? And the second part is very important to every single hustler sitting here today. If now, then when? The opportunity that every single hustler sitting in this room and everyone who's watching on the festival link right now, every single of you have the opportunity of making this the present and real owning into it. I found Anto, it really worked out for us. This bromance you're going to see for the next 3 months and for a bunch of decades to come until we're alive. I promise you, that's happening anyway. But the beauty about partnership, the beauty about this camaraderie, the beauty about this brotherhood is that this is enabled only by community. This is enabled only by people coming together with intent. This happens only when magic in rooms like this gets created. And that happened because of that one day, 10 years ago, when Anto looked at me and said, the future is the young population of India. The present is the young population of India. And we are going to make the force of what comes alive and what this country and the world is going to see. And
Alright, today when you go back, every single one of you, virtually and physically, remember one thing: you are going to be representing the world's youngest population through an organization that stands for themselves to enable the students to turn pro, and that is called Under 25. When you walk back into your classrooms, when you walk back into your college, wear this logo, wear this brand, wear this community as a matter of pride. When I want you to walk in, you will say, hey, listen, I'm part of Under 25 and I am Under 25. You heard that when Aisha signed off. She said, hey, Anto, I want to be a part of this organization, but guess what? I am Under 25. Under 25 was not the age, it's not the emotion. It is every single one of you who are going to walk into that room, to that classroom, to that college, to every single person you possibly meet, because you represent a vibe, you represent you represent the emotion that you experience today, but all of that put together in the name of a hustler at Hustlers Collective Batch of 22-23. So welcome to the world's best internship, ladies and gentlemen.
people here under 25 make some noise.
Welcome to the Under 25 Summit, ladies and gentlemen.
It's amazing that these many young people have come together to talk about things that are important to you.
Right, 4th and 5th of March is the Under 25 Summit. Are you with me? Summit 2023. Alright, what you saw, of course, was a journey of a bunch of young people, just like you and me, who believed that every year we can make this happen. Let me go back. 1,000 people. 3 years, no Under 25 Summit. We're sitting back.
Because of
we said,
COVID.
we have to build something iconic. Today, the festival crew alone, as per this moment, is 1,500 hustlers and is the largest that it's ever been in the history of this country. My dear hustlers, tell me if this is possible. Don't you believe that anything is possible, that we've come this far? I have lived 10 years of hustling day in and day out and saying this is possible. If you trust in the collective power of the young people of this country, you have no idea what we are capable of doing. We are literally 50% of our country. And we shift the focus and say, this is where everything lies. This is the real deal. If you focus on this cohort, everything around you changes. And it didn't happen to me. It didn't happen to you. Just wait and watch. It's going to happen to 100,000 people at the world's leading youth festival this year. Let me ask you a question a little loud and clear. Are you with me?
Yes!
Now, if you're with me, we have worked day in, day out to make this dream a reality. We went from 100 people festival to now 100,000 people. We have invited the best in the world to come and speak on stage, and the only thing that I always tell every single speaker is that you have no idea what the young people of our country are capable of doing. You have no idea as to what the power of a student population is like. You have no idea how important it is to trust in the process and the power of a young generation. Today, as I stand on the stage, I'm a living, breathing example of that student who said there's a lot more learning outside of the classroom than within the classroom. I'm a living, breathing example that said my CV is not the representation of the professional role I'll play, but the holistic human that I've become is the person that I am. I am not under the age of 25, but I will forever be the first student of this universe. Last but not the least, remember this. Photograph this moment in your head. Youngsters are not the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of today. Youngsters are not the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of. Youngsters are not the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of. And if we are not able to remember that, we will never be anything but that market of attention economy where brands will be sending us ads and we will be that one massive audience that has no share of voice, but literally the only marketing objective that exists in this country. We are changing the power structures, we're rewriting history, we're making iconic things happen, and we are the legends of today, and we need to believe that. My dear students, are you with me, and do you completely believe in that? And if you completely believe in that, this is the chant that I go with, right? Some of my leaders know this, and of course I'll invite them after this. I will ask you, what time is it? And you will say, now. And I'll ask you, where are we? You will say, here. Are you with me? What time is it? Where are we? What time? And today, the 10th of December, we have officially launched the best internship ever at the Kickoff Festival for Hustlers Collective Batch of 2022-23. Right here, right now, we have officially made history because this is the first festival. Go check it out wherever you want. First festival, first organization to have 1,500 festival crew, all of them being under 25, all of them being students, and this is history right here, right now. What time is it? Where are we? What time is it? Where are we? Can I have all the leaders, all the artists, everyone from under 25, please come on stage. This moment wouldn't have been possible without all of them really giving their heart, mind, and soul, making this a day to remember. I just want to ask all of you hustlers, are you ready and are you with me? Now here's the thing. Too many questions, too many confusions, too many thoughts. Hold all of that in your heads. Immediately after today, we're going to be making multiple different groups in which these artists, these leaders who work with us non-stop, are going to look at each and everything and give you clarity. But most importantly, are you willing to see things clearly even though nobody else is willing to take us seriously? Are you willing to give yourself a chance to do the extraordinary? Are you willing to give us a chance as under 25 to take the students seriously? Last but not the least, are you willing to be here and be now? Are you with me? Alright, so this, ladies and gentlemen, is the entire under 25 universe. artists, leaders, people who have worked with us for months and months together to come to this date where we are finally, I can't say how crazily excited I am to launch 125 Summit, and I've missed it so much. I've missed it so much. 3 years of no festival, 3 years of not bringing this energy together. We've sat inside that office. We've hoped someday we're going to be in an auditorium welcoming the next batch of Hustlers Collective. And finally, we have arrived at this moment, and this is really, really happening. All right, so you've seen everybody. This is the team. This team is going to be your crusaders over the next 83 days. Everyone who's attending this virtually, I hope you got the message.
अभी कुछ 4:25 हो गए and I just had my lunch and अभी 4:10 को किक ऑफ फेस्टिवल भी ख़त्म हुआ which was virtual for you guys and me. मतलब जो भी virtual थे physical भी था and I really loved the kick off festival and the vibes were so positive and energy was next level. एंटो फिलिप ने जो स्पीच दिया and जो बोला about the summit was so wonderful and I really enjoyed seeing this kick-off festival virtually and I hope so आगे के months में I will be physical to each and every event like this and of course summit भी होने वाला है 4-5 मार्च को तो दो टाइम तो ब्लॉग करने वाला हूँ मैं and it will be wonderful to see each and everyone on this summit and I want to thank each and everyone who is watching this vlog and I want to thank hustlers, artists, OGs, RCs, explorers and of course and to feeling to make this kick-off festival so amazing and to make this crew hustler collective so wonderful and so energetic and I am very proud to be part of this club and crew and to part of this and part of this as a crew member and I will do anything for this to make this happen and make our summit energetic and so happening. So guys, I am ending this vlog here. कोई भी रीज़न से मेरा ब्लॉग पसंद आया रहेगा एक लाइक दे देना और दिल से पसंद आया रहेगा तो कोई भी अपने दूसरों के साथ शेयर करना so that I can increase my subscriber count and जो भी मेरे चैनल पे नए हो guys please subscribe my channel and people from under 25 please subscribe my channel and do like this video. So I thank you for watching.